let's learn how to adjust our page layouts in Guidelines. As designers, we all love using grids, and Guidelines has built-in grids that make editing and adjusting our layouts a little bit simpler. To do this, we're going to head to any page in Guidelines, and we're going to look at how the guide is constructed. Firstly, it's simple to add and edit text. We can simply change paragraph styles as we need, but how do we change the underlying grid itself? So we can move blocks in what's called a section. A section is like a row on our page. Whether you're on desktop or mobile, sections always stack vertically down the page. And inside our toolbar, you'll see some of the options that we have for styling each section. For example, we can change the background color quite easily by using this color fill dropdown. We'll just keep it a teal for the moment. Let's take a look at some of the layout options. You can see that we've got lots of options for padding. We can control these here, or we can use the little handles here to extend and change the padding available to us. The padding here is interesting because we've actually chosen a fixed height for a section. We've said that whatever your screen size, this section should at least be 80% that high. Within that height, we can change the alignment of the content to make sure it's towards the top or towards the bottom or middle, whatever our preference is. But also we can change the grid. Now, I've added a section below here to demonstrate how that might be useful. In this, I've got a bit of a bento style layout with a number of different images. I haven't uploaded my images yet, I've just given them a background color. But again, you can see we've got a white section here. If I go into my layout and change my grid settings, you can see that the gaps between these can be adjusted. I could change this to 0 and 0 to have no space between blocks, or I could make this more generous than we currently have. So I might bring my gaps up to something like 12 pixels, 12 points. That might be a nicer way for me to display this kinds of content. You can change this per section, so you have fine-grained control over how your layout looks in each section. Now, while we're here talking about layouts, another important consideration is your mobile grid. A lot of the time, we'll just be working on desktops and seeing the widescreen version of our brand guidelines. But many people access brand guidelines when on the go or remotely, or just have different size devices. So in the bottom of our screen, near the Publish button, is our preview size. We can adjust this to small and see the mobile grid. Currently, we have two layout grids on Guidelines, one for wide screens and one for narrow screens. And on this grid, you can see we've got a different layout. Moving things in this grid will not affect their position in the other grid, but some of the properties like background color or alignment will stay. So we want to think of a consistent layout for this. And a lot of our templates that are built in already look great on mobile. But it's always worth considering once you've finished a page and are about ready to publish, what will mobile users experience? Take a look through that and make sure that you've got a great layout for them.